Oh, you ready to shoot? Hey everybody, welcome back to Gilly's Guns. So today I'm out here on the range with, I guess you'd say this is my latest shotgun purchase. This is a shotgun that when Kel Tec first came out with the KSG, I thought, man, that'd be cool if they made one in 410. And then, whatever it was, 10 years later, they finally did. And so I thought I should get one. And I tell you what, I really like it, except this dang loading part. It is the most finicky shotgun I've ever had to load. So let me show you what I'm dealing with here. So you have, this is your ejection port and your loading port. And you can see there's some little, maybe you can see that, there's some little plastic guides, and there's two tubes. You got one on each side, one on the right, one on the left. That's what I'm loading here, those two tubes. And the idea with this little guide is that you can see kind of where the shell goes. You just kind of push it over and into the corner that way, and it'll guide it into place. And most times it does just that, but there are times when it doesn't. So and we have our magazine safety, or I'm sorry, magazine selector here, and really that's all there is to it. Okay guys, so this is a pump action 410. It'll hold 3-inch shells or 2.5. It holds basically 15 2.5-inch shells. There's 7 in each tube, and then 1 in the chamber. And you've got these little open holes here that show you your magazine condition. So that's kind of cool. At least you can look in there and see you got a couple shells left. Overall, I think this is probably the neatest 410 shotgun you can buy today. You know, it's just super compact. You still have that 18.5-inch barrel, or over 18, whatever they say it is. It's still legal shotgun. Basically, the barrel runs from here all the way up, which that's why it's so short, is the action is clear back at the back. You might have seen my video on the KS7, and it's basically just a little bit bigger than this 410, but it only has one tube, a 12 gauge, where this has 2 tubes of 410. So I really think this is the gun that Kel Tec should have came out with first, but 12 gauge, to be honest, is a lot more popular. I just like 410. So it doesn't beat you up near as much. The 410's really mild to shoot, so I don't need to replace the recoil pad like I did on the other one on the 12 gauge. I did take the grab handle sight rail off because they don't shoot where you're supposed to be shooting. They're a terrible point of aim to impact. So I got the rail from Kel Tec, and I've got a Vortex Spitfire on top of here, zero. It's a, I guess they call it a 1 power, but basically it's just clear glass. It is an etched reticle, and you can turn on the collar to red or green, and it's lighted red or green. It has 5 adjustments. It has 5 adjustments for brightness in both collars. It's set on green out here, and it looks good. I first mounted it forward farther because I thought, well, on a shotgun, you know, I'm shooting with both eyes open, and I want to be able to have a good field of view for looking for the next target. But it's better if it's mounted back right at the back edge of the rail, and it's just about perfect. And let's be honest, I'm not going to shoot this thing at skeet. This is really just a fun range toy. One thing I think maybe kids or smaller people of smaller stature will like is this has a smaller grip, so it is easier to handle. Yeah, otherwise I just got it sighted in, so let's go ahead and shoot it a little bit. got some clay pigeons down there. There's my empty round. See that ejected out of the bottom. And you do have to work these fairly hard. Don't be nice to them or they don't cycle very well. So over here on the left is a clay pigeon. Just work my way left to right. There's another one on the swinging target. And all the way to the right. I kind of like that red dot. I do like that it's etched because I can turn it off and just see the black reticle. If you have astigmatism, which I do, that helps a lot. But it doesn't... I've got my prescription glasses on, so my astigmatism isn't real strong with these on. They actually help. But anyway, it's just cool. Let's see how it patterns on that orange target on the left of the big stand. I'd say that's a pretty good pattern. So that is, I got one more in the right tube, and then I'll switch with the little lever back here. Might as well go ahead and switch it over. So now I'll be feeding off of this tube. And that's a flinch. I don't know why I'm flinching with the 410. It's just a blast to shoot. See if I can get more than one golf ball. No, only one. Alright, so that was it. I guess kind of a close-up look. No one ever really shows you. But you can see this is the barrel, the top tube, and then the bottom two tubes are your magazines. It's kind of a spindly looking little barrel, but it does get beefier back here at the breech. Yeah, I don't know much to say about it. It just has a simple crossbolt safety. You push it to the right to fire. So pretty simple. It's kind of made to be in the same place as an AR or something similar to that, but it doesn't function the same way. Instead of turning it, you just push it. Yeah, I don't know what else to say about it. I don't have a practical use for it. It's never going to be, a defensive shotgun. It's never going to be a bird gun for any means, by any means. I mean, I guess you could use it for birds, but I don't know why you would. The really neat thing about it is it's just so small, and that 15 round capacity just puts it over the top for a pump shotgun. It is, yeah, I love it. Anyway, if you haven't got to shoot one of these things, you should really get one and try it, because it is a blast. The reason I say I wouldn't use it for a self-defense shotgun is just the loading procedure. It is pretty cumbersome. So there are a lot better options. Any shotgun with a magazine is way faster. And honestly, if you're halfway decent at loading a regular standard or I guess traditional pump or semi-auto shotgun, it's way faster than this. So anyway, I hope you guys get to check one of these out, and comment down below if you've shot one or if you want to. Let me know what you think about the KSG410. And until next time, I hope you get out on the range with maybe a weird shotgun and do some shooting of your own. And I'll see you on the next video.